I would like to share some thoughts about the topic of balance. I mean, not globally, but like some thoughts I have which I would like to just get out there a little bit, because despite like that, yeah, everything to feel good, everything has to be in balance. So it's like where I'm not gonna dive into what emotional balance and inner balance and all that is, because I think there's enough out there and there's balance in the relationship and so on. That's not what I want to talk about today. It's really like, what does having physical balance mean? First of all, like really literally balance is like we have a body weight and we move it around on 2 feet. The horse has a body mass and it moves it around on 4 feet. So to have a good balance, we need to be capable to really have our body weight, like to be capable of having a secure stand on all our pillars, 2 legs, 4 legs, whatever. So what do we need to do to learn that, to really be safe moving around with our mass? We need to feel our body. So we need to have a good proprioception. So we need to learn to feel, where is my center? How do I move it in a certain way, in a certain speed, to a certain direction, and so on. And if you start to have a real good proprioception to control all of that, you get to improve your body control. It's interesting because lately I have had the situation several times that people in the horse world, when you use the word body control, they always think of putting restrictions and like side reins and so on. That's not body control for me. Body control for me doesn't mean I do something to try to control the body. I teach the horse that the horse knows how to control their own body in things you're asking for. In nature, a horse is in the balance it needs to move around as a horse, but everything we do with them is not natural. So if we're talking about turning on a circle, even if it's a big circle, it's keeping a balance which is not natural. So walking around on a lead rope in a smaller turn, it's something a horse would never do outside. Carrying a rider, so managing another weight on top of the own body mass, a horse would never do that. So to just have this idea to think, oh, it's enough when you don't disturb the balance of your horse, sorry, that's just S. Because what we do with them most of the time is not what they would do. And it is super important, and it gives security to your own feeling if you feel, wow, when I'm asked this or that, or when we do this or that, I can control my body in that movement. It's like every one of us knows how it was to learn to drive a bicycle. And it's not so cool when you do not control your body enough to stay in balance. So it's not only that you can hurt yourself, which is as well an aspect, but it's as well that you do not feel safe and good. So for me, a good balance only from the physical point of view really means, how do I manage my own body mass on my feet, in movement, at certain speeds, and so on. And I think that is something which we sometimes forget, because we just think, oh, if we don't disturb their balance, then we're good. That's not enough. So maybe I could give you some helpful ideas about balance. And if you liked this video, feel free to share it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.